everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be a very cozy video, and it's going to be all the essentials that I have this time of the year to make sure it's the absolute coziest that it can be. Let's go ahead and let's get into it. So my very first essential, if you've been watching my channel or you follow me on Instagram at all, are coffee mugs. I absolutely love coffee mugs. I fill them with apple cider, hot chocolate, any hot beverage, really, tea, you name it, it's probably been in there. But today we're using the snowman one. He's super cute and cozy, and it's currently filled with a bunch of coffee. This homegirl needs a lot of caffeine today. And I also have my little gingerbread one. This one's probably one of my favorites. And I also have this Rudolph one in Clarice. It's one of my favorites too. I love Rudolph. He's my absolute favorite Christmas character. My next essential, if you're cold-natured like me, or if you live in a colder climate, a big sweater is definitely a must. It's ones that are easy to layer, you can wear stuff underneath them, or even throw on a big jacket over it. This one is one of my favorites. It's super cozy, and it is from Free People. This like muted pink color, and it has a turtleneck, and it's a little bit longer, as you can tell. But it's super cozy and super warm, and you could wear like a tighter long sleeve shirt underneath it, and even throw on a denim jacket over it if it's really cold that day, or a scarf or whatever. They're just so versatile. So I love this one. And then I also got this one while thrifting one day, and I call it like my grandpa sweater. It's this one. I actually got it from Goodwill, I think like 3 or 4 years ago. But it's huge. It has really big sleeves, and it's just super easy to just throw on with some leggings and some little booties. The one that I'm wearing is also from Goodwill, and it's just like a knitted white sweater with massive sleeves, as you can tell, so you can cozy up. I cuddle up with my clothes. I don't know if you do that too, let me know, because I don't want to be the only one that does that. But yeah, so a big sweater is definitely a must, just to make sure you're nice and warm this season. My next essential is going to be hot chocolate. I love hot chocolate. I have a glass of it every single night before I go to bed. I usually take a shower, put on my fuzzy socks, grab my Christmas blanket, throw on a Christmas movie, and grab my cup of hot cocoa, and I'm in heaven. Definitely hot chocolate. And I also wanted to include eggnog too. Eggnog is, you either love it or you hate it. I personally love it. I've had it since I was little, and my mom would make like cinnamon rolls and eggnog every single Christmas morning. That was just our tradition. So I'm trying to keep it going in my 20s. This is pretty much the only eggnog I'll drink. For one, because it doesn't have carrageenan in it, which is, it's either a preservative or additive. It's some kind of chemical that's really not good for you. It does cause cancer. So this one does not have that, and it's also organic, and it does not taste any different than normal eggnog. I think it tastes amazing, but it's the Horizon brand. So if you see this one in your grocery store, definitely pick it up. But eggnog and hot chocolate are definitely essentials. And going along with holiday treats, definitely Christmas gingerbread cookies. Okay, so you can either, I've actually personally never made homemade gingerbread cookies. I kind of want to make a video of us doing that. I think it would be fun. But I grew up having the little Debbie ones. They're not healthy by any means, but they bring me back to my childhood. My mom would get me a pack of these every single week and just put them in my lunchbox, and I would have them as snacks, or like just like little treats whenever I'd get home from school or something. I actually only have one left because I've eaten all of them. But this is what they look like if you've never had them before. And they have little Christmas sprinkles on them, but they're the perfect size, like if you're just wanting like a small something sweet, nothing too crazy. These are really good. So you can't have a cozy holiday season without Christmas movies. And the ones I have here are Elf and Christmas Vacation. Two very classic movies. I was just watching The Santa Claus last night. I watched that every single year whenever I was little. It would come on Disney Channel. And that and, oh gosh, How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. I was watching that last night too. And this is for all of my cold-natured girls out there. Fuzzy socks. Fuzzy socks are such a big essential for me this time of the year. I do not get out of my bed unless I have fuzzy socks on my feet. Like, it's just not gonna happen. We have hardwood floors down here. I'm sure you can hear my mom's dog walking around right now. Rosie. What are you doing? They get pretty cold and I have to come down here to get coffee in the morning, so you know I have to have fuzzy socks. I got these from Target yesterday and they were only $5 and they had a couple different patterns, but I love these. They have little candy canes on them. If you put your feet inside, it feels like you're walking on a cloud. They're incredibly soft and they're super, super warm. Definitely get you some fuzzy socks this year to cozy up and watch your Christmas movies and drink your hot chocolate. We'll definitely have a great time. Next up, I feel like everyone kind of says this, but definitely a Christmas pajama set. I personally don't have an actual set. I did look at some this year, but I just didn't see any that I absolutely loved. But I do have this sweater that I got a long time ago in high school. I would just say a big cozy Christmas sweater is like a PJ set for me. And mine is obviously has Rudolph on it because we talked about earlier how much we love Rudolph, but yeah, I got this in high school and it has little snowflakes on the back, and I just sleep in this with either some shorts or some sweatpants. So next, I would say that having a fireplace in your house is definitely going to make it super cozy. We don't have an actual fireplace, so what we do is we put it on the TV or we put it on the laptop, and we just have a cute little fireplace going. And it gives the same kind of effect. Of course, if you have blankets and stuff, you'll just already be warm. I would say this is definitely an essential for me because it like I said, it just makes everything just 10 times cozier. Just put on a little fireplace on your laptop or on your TV while you're watching a movie, or even just while you're laying in bed, you know? It's relaxing to hear it crackle, and they have some on YouTube for like that one was like 10 hours. So you could even fall asleep to it, which I think would be super, super cozy. And if you have seen any of my videos before, especially our decorating videos, you know how big I am on string lights. I absolutely adore string lights. I think they can just completely change the environment of a room, and especially whenever it's cold outside and you're kind of spending more time inside. It's nice to make everything as cozy as you can, and I feel like string lights plus the fireplace definitely do the trick. So I would say string lights are for sure an essential for this Christmas season. Clearly, to have the best holiday season possible, we need a Christmas tree. We need Christmas decorations. So definitely decorating your house and putting up a Christmas tree, I would say, is for sure an essential. Not only does it make it cozy and make you feel like you're walking into a winter wonderland, but it also creates so many memories. Just going and picking out this tree with Cooper, as you saw in the last two, I think not the last video, but the video before, part 1, just creates such a great memory together, and it's a great family activity to do. I know if you guys watch Alex Chintomo, I can link her video down below, but they go and chop down their own Christmas tree. And also just putting up decorations and spending that time together and like figure out where everything's gonna go and seeing how your space goes from like just plain and then it just like gets amped up with Christmas decorations is really cool. And I'm normally not a red person. Like I'm not crazy about the color red, but this time of the year, as you can tell, I kind of do like red. I would say red plaid is an essential, even just plaid in general, but for me it's red plaid. I feel like it just makes everything look so Christmassy. Even if you don't have a Christmas sweater, for instance, I have this red plaid scarf from Target. Like if you just put this on, like, okay, for instance, this white sweater, obviously it looks wintry, but if you throw on the scarf, like I just feel like it just adds like a Christmas feel to it. I actually did wear this for Christmas, I think a year or two ago, but yeah, so definitely like a red plaid scarf. Or this is just, I think, a shirt from Free People, but I mean, you can find a red plaid shirt anywhere. A red plaid shirt, super easy to throw on under a jacket or even just by itself if it's not super cold where you live. Again, if you're not crazy about red, I mean, white goes, black, I mean, literally just plaid in general. I just feel like red's just extra Christmassy. So definitely, I would say red plaid is for sure one of my essentials. So the next thing I've mentioned in my videos before, especially my fall essentials video if you saw that one, but we have 3 cats and I don't like to light candles too much just because they kind of end up walking around where those candles are and it just makes me super, super nervous. It would probably be fine, I'm paranoid. So instead of using candles, which you definitely could, I know a lot of YouTubers are crazy about Christmas candles and I am too, but for our household, I prefer to do Christmas air fresheners. This one is the Cozy Cider Sippin', and it's apple, cinnamon, and nutmeg. It smells so Christmassy. It's just by Glade. It's a really quick way to like make the air smell really good and Christmassy around here. They had some that smelled like Christmas trees. They had some that smelled like, oh, they have a cranberry one. They have a cranberry one. I forgot about that one. And also, if you do like your candles, or even if you don't want to do air freshener, we love scented cleaners. And these are the two that we love by Myers. Hang on. Yeah, okay. So yeah, these are the two that we love by Myers, and they're pet friendly. This one is the Iowa Pine, and it smells just like a Christmas tree. Like if you smell this and you close your eyes, you would think you're at a Christmas tree farm. It smells so good. And this one is Snowdrop. This one is by far our favorite. It doesn't really smell Christmassy. I mean, it kind of does. It's more of like I think they describe it as like a citrusy, yeah, citrusy floral scent. So it smells so good, but the name of it's Snowdrop. If you see this one anywhere, like I think it's just Target that sells the holiday ones, but if you see those in there, you better sign them up because they go fast. So my next essential are beanies. I love beanies. They are kind of like my equivalent to just throwing on a hat in the summertime whenever you're having a bad hair day, or if you just don't feel like washing your hair or doing your hair, just throw on a beanie. They're super cute. They keep your ears warm, they keep your head warm, and they look super cute with sweaters and plaid and pretty much everything. I just have a white one here with a little pom-pom, and then a black one with a little pom-pom on it too. And I don't know, I just love beanies. I feel like they're really, really great to have during the fall. And plus they bring an outfit to another level, so it looks like you spent more time getting dressed than what you actually did, because it could be just a totally simple outfit and you throw this bad boy on and you just look so Christmassy and cozy. So next is a cozy blanket, and this is the one that we got this year, and it looks like a candy cane. We got it from Michael's. If you watched our Christmas decorating part 1 and part 2, you would have seen this blanket from Michael's, but it's just a knitted blanket and it's red and white. It's very warm as well, very warm. But yeah, so I would definitely say a cozy blanket is for sure an essential, especially because it's so cold outside. And I mean, you add this with your fuzzy socks, and some hot chocolate. And my last essential would be to go see some Christmas lights. It just brings so much joy to me to go and drive around neighborhoods and look at everyone's house and see how they decorated. And it also is really cool to drive around kind of like in the mid-afternoon on like a Sunday or Saturday and see families putting out their lights together. I think there's just something so special about it. It's something that those kids will remember forever, and they can carry on into their families and whenever they grow up. And I just think it's such an important tradition to do, especially just to make you feel get into the Christmas spirit, I guess. But definitely just go see some Christmas lights. If your town has like a holiday festival, I know ours does. It's called the Festival of Lights, and you just drive through a few miles of really, really cool Christmas lights. If you don't have that, just drive through some neighborhoods, check out some people's houses and see how they decorated it. We did that yesterday and we saw some really, really cool houses. Grab a friend, grab a family member, grab a group of people, just go see some Christmas lights. And my very, very last essential, kind of like a bonus essential, is a furry friend. This is Rosie. This is my mom's Chihuahua. She's my sister. But having a furry friend this holiday season is definitely something that makes your heart warm. And if you are able to adopt, I would definitely give an animal a home this year that doesn't have one. That would probably be the best Christmas present they would ever get. And also, if you have animals outside, please make sure you bring them inside. It's very, very cold this time of the year, and they don't deserve to sit outside and freeze. So, because it's not fair for us to have a nice heated house and then for them to be just sitting outside freezing. So, and they make great snuggle buddies. Who wouldn't want a nice little snuggle buddy? Isn't that right, Rosie? Isn't that right? I love you. Say hey to mom. Say hey to mom. Say hey to mom. Mom, if you're watching this, I think she's saying hey. Alright guys, so that's going to conclude all of the holiday essentials that I have for you today. These will definitely make your holiday Christmas time the most cozy that it could possibly be, and this is just the stuff that I make sure that I have this time of the year just to have the best time that I possibly can. If there's any essentials that you have that I didn't mention, definitely leave it in the comments down below. I want to hear what you guys have this time of the year, or if there's a tradition that you have, or just something that you don't go this time of the year without. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because it really supports my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!